Alright everybody, Flying High Five here. So, haven't posted much up there lately, and it's mostly because I moved. If you see around the garage here, it looks about the same as the old one did, but just about as messy. But we are indeed in Washington State now instead of Nebraska. So I've been working on a couple things. Well, I've had a little bit of downtime. As you can see over here, that's the frame for this trike I've been talking about for so long is finally tack welded in place, and I got a little wireframe structure there what the front of it's going to look like, but that's kind of tacked in place. But the floor in this garage, you can see, is kind of cracked and not the greatest floor. Plus, I don't really want to drill holes to mount like a tool post or anything in, and the driveway's about the same, but don't really want to affect resale of the shop or whatever, the house or the garage or nothing with a bunch of holes in the floor. So I came up with another idea, and that's kind of what I've been working on now. That's what this is right here. This is a, let me see if I can get it in focus. This is a portable tool post that will clip on, or it will bolt on to a trailer hitch receiver, or drawbar, whatever you want to call it. So basically I just welded up a 2x2 piece of steel. Got a 1-inch nut. Looks just like this one. Went to the hardware store, got some hardware. Put a nut that looks just like that down inside here. And then welded it up to a I don't know, it's probably a, what is that, maybe 1/8 inch, 3/16 plate. Coolest part of all of this is, got a scrapyard around here. I was able to find 2x2 stock, square tube, that plate. This looks like it's about a 2x4 by, I don't know, 1/4 inch wall. I also got a part of an I-beam. This is all 30 cents a pound at a scrapyard here, and kind of see the half I-beam U channel, whatever it's called there. 30 cents a pound at the scrapyard. So for I think it was about $13–14, I'm gonna wind up building 2 of these tool posts. And on this one, I just drilled a couple holes in the top. You can see top's not painted, but it doesn't matter. My 2 vices, I think one's a 4-inch, one's a 5-inch, or maybe 5 and 6, whatever. They will go in here, and you can see they're drilled here for the 2 different vices, whichever one will fit. And then I just mount that to the receiver on my truck, and off we go. I got a portable vise; it'll go anywhere. This other one, I'm going to use the same kind of idea, but see if I can get closer. There we go. I'm going to basically cut a little notch out of each side and then weld the nut down in there a ways. I'll put another video of that up there later. But mount that in there. That way, basically the drawbar will sit in here and hold it steady so it's not going to turn or anything. Because that is going to be for my JD Squared tube bender. You guys have kind of seen this in action, maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. But basically we got this mounting plate, and these 2 bolts hold that mounting plate on, hold the whole thing up. The reason I'm using that thicker piece of steel there and this little channel for that is put a lot of torque on this thing when you're pulling the handle and bending this tubing. Right now I got a 1.5-inch die in there, so I definitely put a lot of torque on it when you're bending the tubing. So I'm gonna weld this up pretty hefty. This will drill 2 holes in there for that'll be for those 2 bolts. Then this plate will mount on the bottom of it, and then that That square piece is actually going to fit right about here. I'm going to leave a little extra on this end because that bender's pretty heavy. So I think I'm going to probably off-center it just a little. But then that'll be able to mount right on the back of my truck. And really I can do any of this stuff anywhere. Instead of having to drill the 4 holes with the, you pound them into the concrete, and get those little nuts that you pound into the concrete and then mount a post to the floor. Instead of doing that, I'm building these really transportable tool posts. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Most of our luggage has not arrived yet from Nebraska. It just got on a truck the other day. So the garage is not actually officially open yet. You'll have to watch for a video on that. You guys probably might have seen how I closed the last garage. So anyways, I'm going to be opening up this garage here in a bit. But this is all stuff that I brought with me in a U-Haul. 4,000 pounds of stuff traveling across the country. It's good times. But anyways, that's where I am and what's going on. And that about wraps it up. So post some comments, or like it if you want to, or don't like it if you don't want to, or whatever. You all have a good one. Bye.